What's going on, guys? My name is Taylor, or Captain Obvious, and today I've got something a little different from you guys, for you guys. I've got some Grand Theft Auto 5, and I know it's taken a while. I actually got it last week, and I haven't done commentary in a long time, but I really wanted to get a little bit farther into the game. I'm somewhat far. I'm a couple hours in the game, but I haven't really had time to play video games, really at all. And so, when I do have time, I only get to play for like 30 minutes or something, and then I have to get off. So it's been difficult to get far in the game, but I have gotten a few hours into the game, and it's quite a lot of fun. And so this video is kind of going to be my just, thoughts on Grand Theft Auto 5 and what I think about the game and such. The actual gameplay that you're watching is me just driving around. I shoot some people, cops come after me, I get like 4-star wanted level, and then I die out on the freeway. But, I probably shouldn't have told you guys that, because now you guys know the whole thing. But it gets pretty intense later on. I didn't realize this was my first time using Michael's actual shooting ability, which was really cool. I only have Lincoln and Michael at the moment. I don't have the third guy. I don't even know who he is, but we'll see as I progress farther in the story. But anyway, so first impressions of this game. When I first played it, I was like, wow, this is really cool. This is like Grand Theft Auto 4, but better graphics. And then as I started getting farther into it, I realized that it's more than just that. There's so many small things in this game that just make it a fabulous game. Watch this. Yep. I beasted that one. That was pretty awesome, not gonna lie. But anyways, so there's so many things in this game that are just so cool, that I think are so cool, and that I never would have thought to actually put in a video game. If you guys have actually listened to the radio stations at all, a lot of times I just get annoyed by the music and I'll turn it off. But it just, there's a lot of things on the radio stations that are just fun to listen to. Like the actual talk radio station, West Coast Talk or whatever it's called. That was a bit of karma right there, getting run over right when right after I killed that guy. But the West Coast Talk radio is just, and once again right after I shoot the guy because I suck at this game. But the West Coast Talk radio show is actually a really, really funny show. Some guy had to sit down and actually write the script for those things and then make it so that you don't get bored after it doesn't repeat a certain amount of times. I'm sure it does repeat eventually, but I'm sure there's hours and hours of just talk radio that are recorded onto that you can just sit there and listen to, which is really funny because a lot of them are just random things that happen, and it's really funny to listen to. Maybe it's programmed by the car, or whichever car you get into. I don't know, but it's just really cool, and I personally enjoy the talk radio over any of the music stations. However, if you're into music, you can just go to one of the music stations and you have plenty of music there. Some other things that I've noticed about this game that are really, really cool actually do have a little bit to do with Grand Theft Auto 4. I've noticed that the gameplay style is a lot like Grand Theft Auto 4, which I like. I think that's a good thing. I think that they did a really good thing when they came out with Grand Theft Auto 4 with the gameplay style. But I think they have added a few new things that are actually better. I'm not entirely sure how the combat style played out in Grand Theft Auto 4. I never really played it that much to know, or that far in the storyline. But I do know that the combat system in this is actually pretty cool. Like the fact that you can get behind cover. It kind of reminds me in a way of what's that one? Gears of War. My bad. And I know a lot of you guys are gonna be like, no, it's nothing like Gears of War. But in my opinion, it kind of is. You have your third-person combat style. You can hide behind things. You pop out really quick and shoot people. And it's just in my opinion, it's just a fun, interactive combat style. I find it quite enjoyable. So here's when the police chase starts going, actually. I steal this police car, running, or I won't even tell you what happens, but you guys can watch it. But 76. Are all the police cars the same? Probably not. They wouldn't go into that much detail. But you can actually, they would go into that much detail. They actually, oh, I didn't even notice why my wheel went out there, but now I do. Someone actually shot it out. But you can go into any house and just flip on the TV and watch TV shows for hours. It's ridiculous the amount of versatility you have in this game. There's a pier out on the ocean that has roller coasters that you can go to and just ride the roller coasters on. It's incredible, the actual detail and tiny things that they've put into this game. I bet you that they could have released something like Grand Theft Auto 4 a long time ago. But I guarantee you they didn't, because they knew that they had to add more things into it. And I think some of those things definitely include, you know, the small things, the little things, like, you know, the fact that you can go, there's so many new clothes that they've added from Grand Theft Auto 4, and you can go and just listen to the radio for hours or watch TV for hours. And, you know, the sad thing is that I'd rather go do it in this game, because it's a video game and I've never seen anything like this before, than I would actually want to go out and do it in real life. Like, I don't have the desire to watch the TV, but if I can watch TV in a video game, that's awesome. And that's really bad for me, but it's really awesome that they managed to do that. You know what I'm saying? It's insane. So, you know, I really kind of have to take back what I said about Grand Theft Auto 5 a long time ago. I really wasn't excited for this game. I was like, oh, it's just going to be hyped up so much, and it's not actually going to be as good as everyone's saying. And I never really followed the pre-game releases of it. I never really followed any of the press releases. I never followed any of it. It was just, you know, a fun game, or not a fun. It was just going to be like a Grand Theft Auto Rockstar fun game. It was going to be really good, but it wasn't going to be exceptional. And so far, since what I've played of it, it's an exceptional game. This is one of those games that lasts a long, long time. And the fact is that not only is the story mode great, this is actually really cool. I'm just going to let you guys watch this. I suck at aiming, it's okay, but I actually shot the pilot out, which is really cool. I was really hoping it would like land and I'd be able to take it, but that didn't happen. But so, you know, the end game play is amazing, because you can just keep playing for hours, tens, if not hundreds of hours after the game's actually over. You know, there's the great, by the way, sorry about that, my window's open, you can probably hear people, but like, the storyline is great so far. I've heard that it's not actually that long, and I'm not sure how long it is, but the storyline is really good, and I'm really happy with it. But the fact is that after the storyline, just like in Grand Theft Auto 4, you can continue playing it for hours on end, and that's truly what makes games legendary. Not just good, but legendary. This guy did not know how to drive. Learn to drive. But so hopefully, guys, I'll be able to come out with some more Grand Theft Auto content for you guys. Let me know if you do want to see more, because it's actually quite a lot of fun to play, and I've been having a lot of fun just recording random things. So if you do want some more, let me know. But if not, let me know as well. And my name's been Taylor. If you enjoyed the video, leave it a like, subscribe if you're new, and I will see you all in the next video. Peace out, guys.